It going down right here. Hey, hold that nigga back over there. Niggas finna get fucked up. So let y'all niggas go. We gon' get fucked up. I'ma let you know. Whacking niggas on their head. No problem. You don't want no problem, nigga. Shut up. Tell them. You can get caught in the club. Roll with your hood, get stumped in the club. Hey. But you can get bugged in the club. Get fucked up in the club. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. But you don't want no problem. But you don't want no problem. But you don't want no problem with me. We be real deep. Hey. You don't wanna be dead in the streets. Mouth full of blood and soul full of heat. Why you tryna act hard as hell and you know damn well you don't wanna feel the shell? Nigga, I been down by law. Gun in my head, press dead to the wall. I got big balls and bullets like baseballs. Spit your dome piece and straight knock out all y'all. Hell no, them boys don't play. Straighten up to your face, put your pistol away. I don't piece the weed to my head and pray for the folks in the club that's scared. Got a problem with that. You can get caught in the club. Roll with your hood, get stumped in the club. Hey. But you can get bugged in the club, get fucked up in the club. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. But you don't want no problem. But you don't want no problem. But you don't want no problem with me. We be real deep. Hold them back, hold them back. Man, fuck that nigga. Fuck that, hold them back. Gotta push that nigga. Hold them back, hold them back. Gotta push that nigga. Fuck that, hold them back. Ain't shorty your song. Goddamn it, it's on. Keep popping in my face and get popped in the dome. Learn to rush motherfuckers from my birth. If a nigga fall, that's when shit gets worse. The problem with you niggas is you just talk too much. Man, swing on the nigga and fuck his ass up. Or you can walk on by with your nuts in the tub. I'll be obliged if you really won't get crunk. In the A, we don't play them games. We just stack and slang and load up the things. You can buck if you wanna and catch a bowl. Leave a pretty ass girl, beat your ass and take your hoe, nigga. You can get caught in the club. Roll with your hood, get stumped in the club. Hey. Or you can get bugged in the club, get fucked up in the club. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. But you don't want no problem. But you don't want no problem. But you don't want no problem with me. We be real deep. Hey. Yeah, man. This is motherfucking BME clique. Foundation, okay? The youngest of the squad. Hey.
Check. What's good? Okay, KK. What's poppin', y'all?
And that's how we gonna play it like that.
Yeah.
Little buddy, where you at? Get out the crowd if you scared.
Freaking bullies.
Get out the crowd.
Blood love bullies. What's poppin'?
A dead nigga.
Breed team, that's my boy. Yeah.
It's on.
The league was poppin', homie. Jerry James was poppin', man. I got the link up. Hold up, let me put it right here. Let me put the link in right here. Hold up, I got y'all. Boom. The link is in the chat. If you want to join, jump in. I got my man Randy Jacquet. I keep saying his name like it's a god, like it's a French delicatessen, some kind of shit, man. Take you on mute. Chuck, what's popping? But what's popping, Chuck?
What up, brother? What up?
What's going on, fam? What's going on, man? How's everything?
Just chilling. Good. Just got back from the nursing home. Just letting these puppies wreck around a little bit before we go to bed.
I like that. I like the beard. Just it's a very New England. It's very New England of you.
Absolutely, man. It's cold as a mother. It's cold out here.
Hey.
Cold, bro.
Hey, so yeah, the topic of today, I definitely know you should know about this topic, man. Like, about surrounding yourselves.
No, please no.
About surrounding yourselves with real people in this doggy dog world.
That is a good thing. I feel it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. I mean, not a bad thing, but it can go bad. You know what I mean? But when you're first starting off, absolutely, you need that.
right. But the main thing, the main question of tonight is the people who you surround yourself. Can they cause you to be kennel blind? Can they cause you to fail in this dog world? Who you surround yourself is very important in this dog. You need a no man, even if it's a person they saying no just for being the devil's advocate, and you have to step back and look at everything. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, that is you know what? I never really understood kennel blindness because it's very, very straightforward what faults us, you know, what is faults and what is not. And if you're looking down at your dog and you know the dog's got a flaw or a fault, you got to know that everybody else sees it too. Whether they say anything to you or not is, you know, sometimes an issue because people don't want to hear. You know, I've had people hit me up multiple times. Still to this day, I don't answer no more. I won't respond and break a dog down for somebody because it never goes good.
Here's the thing.
Goes good. They get in their feelings. They get upset.
That's what I'm saying. And they stick with the bullshit, right?
Yeah, and it shouldn't be that way. I mean, bro, everybody loves Lonnie. I love Lonnie. I haven't had many people tell me they didn't like her or didn't like things about her, but I've had a few, and I respected it because on some of the things that they said about her, I agreed with them. And these are judges and OGs, people that have been breeding and doing dogs for way before I came here. And I'll put the name out. I'll put it out. It was Tony Gold. Tony Gold was like, I like her, but there's things about her I don't like. And when he was breaking it down and what he didn't like about her, I agreed with him because I was like, yeah, she is a little too short. She does lack upper arm. You know what I mean? Her tail is a little, you know what I mean? She has things about her that could be better. And when he was telling me that, man, we're still good friends today. I never got in my feelings.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's telling you something to help you progress.
Yes, he was trying to help me. And this was before I took any steps to try to breed her towards making a better version of her or of a more show dog. So that's why I got, you know, Popeye was bred to her. And now I bred something to fix them flaws. And then I bred something to her to add more things about her that I wanted. So now I have a happy medium in both offspring off of her, and now I can slap it together, and I should get a better Lonnie the next time. One with a better upper arm assembly, better angulation, a bigger dog, a taller dog.
But without Tony Gold pulling you to the side and talking to you about it, you would have kept listening to other people. Just let's be honest. You have yes men behind you. Right?
Yeah.
That's just how it is. I have yes men behind me that are I'm cool with. They're just gonna say, yeah. They're gonna cheer you on regardless of whatever. And that's not good. That is not good. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree.
Some people will embrace that, and some people will use that as a tool to say they're right, and to keep going on with the fuck. Oh, so and so said it straight, so fuck what this judge says, man. I'm gonna do it anyway. Like other people says it's cool, you know. But there's one judge. What does he know?
Thing in the world, because at the end of the day, those are the ones that are judging your dogs and make, you know.
Told y'all.
I know we don't always agree with the judge, but at the end of the day, judges know they, you know, not. I don't think every judge is perfect, but they all go through classes and they all go through. It's not like they just get called one day and say, "Oh, you're a judge. Here you go. So from now on, you're judging for the ABKC or BRC or whatever." There's a test they got to take. They got to be knowledgeable on all the breeds. And do I think a judge is always right? Of course not. Judges are people too. Everybody makes mistakes, but they definitely know what they're talking about as far as what they're picking. The main, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like they don't have the time to sit there and break down every single dog for every single class, especially at a show with as long as. But if you pull a judge to the side and you have them maybe after they're done judging, and you have them break your dog down and tell you what's good, what's the pros and cons, flaws, blah. I'm sure they'll be happy to do it. I've had, when I was a nobody, I had judges help me out and do that for me all the time. You know what I mean? I went to them in private and was like, listen, can you explain to me why I didn't win, or why this dog's not winning, or what can I do better? Sometimes it wasn't even the dog. Sometimes it was what I was doing. You know what I mean? And other times it was the dog. So, and sometimes you have a beautiful dog that's capable of winning. There's just a dog in there that's just a little bit better.
Right.
And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nah,
I
there's
don't mind
nothing wrong with
losing to a
that.
better dog. I've never been upset with losing to a better dog.
Right.
I can pretty much see what's going on in there. Like, as we're going through the dogs, I can say, all right, that dog's going to be a problem. I might, that dog might beat me. That dog might not. You know what I mean? I can kind of gauge. And usually I'm right. You know what I mean? So, knowledge is power in this breed. And I think a lot of people need to stop being so.
I think knowledge is power, but what I think what couples better with knowledge is experience, man, in this game, because there's a lot of things that were told to me that I didn't experience, and when I finally went through it, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I actually felt what the person, the breeder, who was telling me about the experience. I felt what they was trying to say, because there's a difference between hearing it and feeling it. And in this game, you have to feel it, man, in order to actually grasp it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? To grasp the concept of certain things, man.
Absolutely. So it's all we can try to navigate as best as you can. Take the two best dogs in the world and put them together and get a bunch of bullshit. You never truly know.
But see, there's people that know that shit. There's people that will tell you, don't do that breeding. Oh man, these two dogs, this dog here, they'll tell you, don't do that breeding. That breeding's not going to work for you. It ain't going to work.
Them guys, straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Do it anyway.
You do it anyway, and it doesn't turn out. You know what I'm saying?
And then you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy for saying it wasn't going to be a good breeding, it wasn't going to work out.
Right. So knowledge.
Unless I'm really cool with you, I won't voice my opinion on dogs, breedings. I don't do any of that anymore because it's caused me more harm than good, unfortunately.
Well, that's why I'm glad I listened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Have I went out on my own and did my own thing? Yes, I have. Have I regretted it? Yeah, I have. I've done it one time. You know what I'm saying? When I did that breeding, trying to create Gorilla Zoe again. That shit never works. Some people was telling me that don't never work. It'll never work. Yeah. I'm gonna try it anyway. Boom, didn't work for me. I tried to create.
I could have repeated. There was a time I had Deja wasn't fixed and I had World Star straws. I could have repeated that inbreeding trying to make another Lonnie. I never did because I already knew in my head it wasn't gonna happen.
Nah, man. That's when I wasn't
willing to waste the semen and waste the shot and hype up the breed and like, oh, I'm about to, and then it fails, and then I look like an idiot.
Right.
I mean, it could have been a better dog, or it could have made a less better. I wasn't willing to take the risk. I did the breeding. I had the blood. I had two dope sisters to move forward with. What was the point? You chase now. You're just chasing, and you never. Most repeat breedings never hit like they did the first time.
That's why it's so important to have the right mentors, to have the right people in your corner, because they'll listening to the wrong people will mess you up. Now, if you're over here, now this channel, this platform is for the show ring, is for people that want to breed show dogs. You know what I'm saying? Not for if you just want to just breed American bullies. You could do what the hell you want when it's that point. See us, we have to walk on a tightrope. You know what I'm saying? Well, breeders, I feel like we have to walk on a tightrope because we don't have much ground to to go outside of the box. You know, we have
No.
a certain circumference that we have to stay within, and we have to play within that. You know, so I feel like it's a tightrope when it comes to us, as far as showing, and we get the finger pointed at us the most. I feel like we the bravest because we are taking the risk of public scrutiny. You know, people pointing at us, talking shit about us. You know, people wasn't here when there was the
dog.
A lot of people.
You've had a big name dog and a top dog, so now people expect a certain kind of quality of dog. When they see you at a show, you need to have a shots fired or better every time, or they're gonna say whatever they're gonna say.
Facts.
Oh, he's not right. He's falling off, or whatever the case is. That's just how people are.
But I'm glad that I have proven that I can breed, and I've bred champions and grand champions. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? And
Gorilla,
you know, I've done it quietly. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, but what I was gonna say is, please be careful about the people who you're listening to about how to succeed in this dog game, because they can cause you to fail as well, man. Listening to certain people that try to make you, that steer you a certain way instead of the way that you're trying to envision, that's a red flag right there. Because a real mentor will guide you to another breeder that's not him.
That's happened
guide you to the right dog, or to the right bloodline that you need to help you succeed.
That happened to me a lot in the beginning, bro. When I had ideas and breeding ideas, somebody who I thought was a mentor to me, and I found out the hard way that he wasn't, he would always, oh no, don't do that, that's a bad idea. Little did I know, behind my back, behind closed doors on the low, he was go ahead and trying to do breedings that were my ideas that he told me don't do. He would go do it. He would on the low. I mean, it never panned out for him because all the dogs ended up, you know, either not taken or dying or whatever the situation was. But it took a little bit to figure it out and find out. And once I started talking to other people, they're like, "Hey, man, didn't you know?" And I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Jesus." You definitely got to be careful who you're listening to.
Well, Joel, coming from a guy that's only been in the breed for 3 years, the hardest thing is knowing who to believe, right? And so I think it's important that you understand which direction you want to go. Like you say, we're here because this is kind of a platform for show dogs, right? And so on. But if you want to show dogs and breed show dogs, then you need to hang out with kind of those kind of people, go to shows, learn who's who, so on. And then if not, then it's not really, I'm not saying it's not as important, but kind of almost like hangs out with like in a lot of ways. But you know, a person, and that's the hardest thing too, is you coming in, you're new, you're excited, you want to get things rolling, and there is a lot of hype in the breed, as opposed to actual analytical feedback and counseling and working with one another for the betterment of the dog, right? There's a lot of hype, so it's real easy to kind of get caught up in that, because look, everybody wants to be successful, but there are seldom shortcuts, right? And so being somebody, when you come in, you know, it's hard to hear criticism sometimes, but the delivery of that criticism is also important. If it's done in a constructive way, then I think a person would definitely, you know, you have a better chance of your message getting across, I guess.
Right, you have a better chance that you catch flies with honey, other than you can't catch them with vinegar, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is true. But there's people in this world that you can tell it to, sugarcoat it, you know, tap dance on it, you know, cut it like 50 million times, and they still they're still gonna do what they want to do. They're still gonna touch that oven. That's just how a lot of us as humans are. We've been there. We've done that. So when you come to a point in your breeding career when you know what you're supposed to know, when somebody's telling you some bullshit, that's cool. You can navigate through that. But when
Yeah,
you're brand new and somebody is trying to guide you down a rabbit hole, that is the worst. And I've bumped into a lot of people who just started out, and that's how they started in the game, a rabbit hole. And you got to
Yep.
try to help them to get up out of that shit, because this dog game is not a rabbit hole. This breeding game is not a rabbit hole. It's straightforward. It's straightforward. And there's
needs to be
right, and there's actually roadmaps on how to get to where you need to get.
The groundwork is, especially, to be honest with you, I feel the newer guys, they have it a lot easier than a lot of us had it, because a lot of if you deal with the right people and the right breeder with the right bloodlines, the groundwork has already been laid out. All you got to do is invest into that program and make sure you're dealing with the right person, and they will give you a good quality dog. And then if you ask them the right way to, I know when it's my production and I sell somebody a female or a male, and then they ask me, what should I do and how should I breed this dog? I'm going to give them the best option, or give them the option that I would do if I had that dog and I was them personally, because I don't want to fail. A lot of people get upset when they sell somebody a dog or sell somebody a breeding pair, and then it blows up and they make something out of nothing. There's actually people that get in their feelings like that wasn't supposed to happen. But when somebody's investing thousands of dollars with you, you should make sure they get a high quality dog, and you should make sure if you can help them navigate breeding that dog till they learn what they need to learn and how to breed the blood and what they need to do. You should be doing that at the highest level, because your name is on that. I know I want my name to I want anybody I sell a dog to, anybody that I've sold a dog to or co-owned a dog to, for the most part, got 100% what I told them they were getting. You know, whether a lot of them haven't really bred these dogs yet, because I just started really, a couple of years ago, letting my stuff out like that. But I'm sure once they do breed it, they'll get what they were looking for. You know what I mean? If they breed it right.
Right. But you only can guide that's a fact. You only can guide a person a certain like what's that saying? You only can you can guide a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's the thing. He said, let me see. You should not be selling dogs to be used for breedings unless you're going to be there to back these people up throughout that dog breeding career. Said, I don't agree with that. I do not agree. I don't agree that you have to hold a person's hand that you sell a dog to, because there's a lot of times now, if they're asking me for advice and all of that stuff, yeah, I can help you out with that. I can help you out with that. But
you make people do. So if somebody buys a dog off of you and they decide they want to start going to breed it to a bloodline that you're not okay with, you don't think they should be breeding to, and you tell them, hey, I don't like it, and they do it anyway. You can't make people. Can't make. Yeah.
I've helped a lot of people,
but you can't. Most people go off on their own for the most part.
Most people but I haven't had to do that. I haven't had to do this yet.
I think the problem is that too many people come in just wanting to breed. Bro, whenever I was growing up or looking at all these different dogs, just being interested in dogs, bro, like when you go look at a dog on a professional breeder page, like that's literally just a pet. Like it's no option on there for you to even think about breeding a dog.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, like the top pick that would be worthy of being bred in their mind would never go to just a random person that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to put in years of talking to that person, building a relationship with them to get a breeding quality animal. And I feel like the breeding quality standard in the American Bully is just like, as soon as you buy a dog, it's an investment. It's nobody holding up a breeding quality animal standard. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to pet home. I know Mr. Randy pet home a lot, but it's like, as soon as people buy a bully, they see it as an investment instead of buying a pet. And that's what's killing our dog community. Because it bring in people who not educated, who not real dog lovers, and then they get into this, and you got these investments, so-called investments, and it's a pyramid scheme, you know what I'm saying? Because once you get one dog, you got to get another one to do a breeding, right? And then now you stuck with puppies because don't nobody really want your dogs because you're not known and you're not a real breeder. And then you got into this trying to make money, so you don't really got no dog passion. So you just stuck with a bunch of dogs now.
Facts.
Yeah.
Now, Eco, if you do have, like, I do support the people who come buy dog, but most of my dogs so they don't need support because they're pet homes. You know what I'm saying? I try not to sell my dogs to the dog, like to like the breeders, because I don't want my stock to be like that. You know, I want it to be limited. You know, I don't want everybody to have blood off of my dog or what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying?
You know how
What
I
I'm
am,
doing right
bro.
now is different.
I can
You know,
count on one
this
hand
ain't
how many breeders, and 3 of them are kennel partners. I can count on one hand how many breeders have my stuff. That ain't
right.
There's only like 2 or 3 people out there, maybe 4, that ain't a direct kennel partner that has my blood. That's it. I've always sold to. You know what's crazy? Sometimes I see a dog a year, 2, 3 later, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. I sold some really high quality dogs to pet homes, and it's like, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not always about the money. And you want to know what? The dogs are, they're in good homes, and I sleep good at night. But there is more than a few that got away.
Right. But
Unfortunately,
that's what I'm saying. People get off the path of that. You're trying to create a foundation. You're trying to create a legacy through your
I've been
own
building a lot.
product.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to do.
I never wanted.
Hey, Jackie.
I wanted to establish a look and establish my own line before I really truly started selling it to other breeders. And
Man, my
most
camera
of
ain't
all,
working
I wanted
right.
to be able to back up what the dog's gonna do. Like, I wanted to be able to tell people I know exactly how this dog's gonna produce when you breed it. So I needed to do a lot of generational, and I needed to do a lot of my own experiments with the blood before and I'm still not 100% there. So that's why I didn't want to ever have breeders out there saying, oh, well, Randy sold me a story or sold me a bullshit dog, or he told me the dog was going to be able to show. You know what I mean? I don't want that. I want people to, when they speak my name and they speak about the dog they might have got from me, they say, oh, this is the best dog I ever had.
Right.
You know, there's some out there that can say that. So
Rican Bully says my mentor has been at it for over 10 years and always been 100 from the time I got a pup from him, but I will piggyback on his name. You will or you won't? Oh, he said I will not. All right, yeah. I was about to say, Ricky, I know who you are, man. So I know that's kind of wrong, man. So I jump on you, bro. So you know what I'm saying? But no.
You know what? There's nothing. You know what? When you invest into like a Robert Lee or Kevin or any of these high-end Khan, any of these guys, and you invest your money with them and buy something like a foundation female or whatever, no matter what you do, you're gonna be riding on their coattail for a little bit, and you got to
At
be
least
okay.
2
And that's
breedings.
fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Then you're
but
gonna
this
go
is
on to produce. You know what I mean? You're gonna go on to breed that female. You're gonna produce her first litter. You might keep a female. Her second litter, you might keep a male. And then you take them 2 dogs and you breed them together. And now you're starting to do your own thing. But everybody started with somebody's blood.
Hey,
No
you know
matter
what's
who it is.
crazy? This is the 2. These are the 2 shots fired males that I've ever thought about keeping.
I can't live here. Please.
These are the only two dogs out of all this time that I had this stud. These are the only 2 males that I'm ever gonna keep from this dog so far. Because
The
all
2
of
dogs we're seeing right now.
no. The 2 males that I had that I just produced from Pup Smoke and shots fired.
Okay.
So
Seriously?
I just feel that the whole time I've been breeding and producing from shots, that these are the 2 only males that I felt that were worthy to keep for me. One I let go, and that was Gorilla Zoe. He was supposed to be my keeper. You know what I'm saying?
That was a bad dude.
Yeah, so we sold him to our kennel partners, the Marshalls, and you know they had a nice career with him.
Let him out, please. Yeah. Now, when you did that repeat, it didn't make anything even close to him. Really?
Nope, nothing even close. Nothing close.
Wow.
So you know you live and learn. You know what I'm saying?
That
kid is going to get.
Because now they're doing
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah. So I just feel like the people that you encounter in this dog world, it's important that the time that you spend with them is not bullshit. It's efficient time. It's shit that can help you. Whether it's personal or whether it's in this dog game. You know what I'm saying? Let it be something that's going to help you progress. Don't let it be bullshit where you just talking about people and fucking just talking about this person's dog and that person's dog, because that's stagnant behavior. That is not going to help you move forward. That's not going to do nothing. It's just going to help you stay right where the fuck you're at.
Yeah, it doesn't. I never got that, but like, if you're asked, that's cool. But to sit there and day in and day out, say you got a YouTube channel, sit there day in and day out and critique people's dogs and talk all kinds of crazy shit about people's dogs, whether you have dogs or not, especially the ones that don't even have any dogs worth talking about. That's always been madness to me.
And this is a what have you done for me lately business. This ain't this. Listen, all this you fly. I never rode off of that shit where I gotta respect you because you bred this dog, you produced this dog, or you won this or you won that. I've never been that person. First off, you got to be a decent human being for me to be on to get on the radar, respect for you anyway. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, how I am, you can ask anybody. You know, Jerry never met me in person. I don't think Ellis has ever met me in person either. But Randy, tell him I'm like this in person. I act the same way. I'm probably even louder. You know what I'm saying in person.
Good energy, though. It's always a high energy situation.
Facts, man. And it can go either way. They could go either way. It could go good or it can go bad, man. I leave it up to the person who I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So it can go from yeah to what? You know what I'm saying? So real quick, you know what I'm saying? So I try LOL. So I try to surround myself with people that's not going to take me into that mode, man. That's going to keep me in a positive state of mind, because what kind of good advice, what kind of good advice, what kind of mentor am I if I'm always flying off the handle, if I'm always pointing the finger at somebody, if I'm not doing something current, if I'm not showing That should listen. That should show the style and the skill of a mentor. That oh shit, yeah. What's his name? Did it back then, but look what he's doing now. Still, Robert Lee. He's still producing nice ass dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Consistent too.
Huh? What'd you say?
Consistent too.
Consistent.
I said
right.
very consistent too. Almost the whole litter looks identical.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You got people like that's breeding, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my mentor when it comes to looking at a pedigree. You know, when it comes to looking at a pedigree and how to create one, that's who I look at. You know what I'm saying? As far as a creator, you know what I'm saying? So I try to, like I said, I try to surround myself with positive people. I try not to fly off the handle because, like, I'm a public figure now, and it hit different when people see you. Facts, man. You know how many when I was going through it with that dude, you know how many people was hitting me up telling me, man, that's not a good look. You know, man, you know, you need to chill out, man. You need to do this, you need to do that, man. You know, I appreciated it at the time, you know what I'm saying? But you know,
sometimes it's tough.
It is tough. You know especially what I'm saying? It's a balancing act that's hard to you need that net underneath you because you're gonna fall. And you know who the net is? The net is your friends. The net is your family. The net is your mentors. The net is the people that you can trust to help you lift you back up, to get you right back on that tightrope so you can get your shit popping.
I've done it. I was doing it.
What is that called? Brushing the dirt off.
It might not have been as loud. It might have not. It was kind of behind closed doors, and you know, it was with a group of people and everybody. You know, there was a lot in recently, and I ended up just blocking everybody and telling them, listen, I don't want to talk about nothing no more. If you hit me up and talk about any kind of sideways shit, I'm just gonna block you.
I don't get it, Thomas. My mentor stopped taking my money. I don't understand that.
He trying to say he spent money with his mentor, and for a while it was a business, and then it turned into a friendship. To where
his mentor like
money no good.
Yeah.
I wish
second if people buy more than one dog off of me, or
that's not what it meant.
I don't know what he meant, but I know me. I'm always
look and look down. That's what he meant.
Meaning you wouldn't sell him dogs anymore?
Nah, look at the screen. The answer's right down there.
Oh, I can't see it.
I mean, his money grew mold on it. He might have threw it in the trash.
Oh, shit. He never even got... oh, damn.
Yeah, so, but...
that's funny.
That's another thing. That's why I try to tell people, listen, you know how many people come to me and be like, man, bro, the dog that you've been talking about, the American bully that you've been talking about, that's the dog that I want, man. Because it's crazy that the people in this community would nitpick, right? And we'll be talking about a bully dog. We'll be talking about the dog's stature. We'll be talking about we want consistency in the bone and thickness. And they'll run and say, yo, what about the health? Nah, motherfucker, I want a sick ass dog. I want a dog that can't breathe. I want a fucking dog that's about to die with 2-3 steps, man. You know, that's what I fucking want. You know what I'm saying? I do show dogs. I breed show dogs. I breed show.
That's the
you know, we're
the
not gonna
first premise.
act like, listen, I'm not gonna go looking for shit until I start having to deal with shit.
It's just nitpicking, man. It's so fucking crazy.
Listen, I'm not gonna worry about a health issue until I expose a health issue. Why am I gonna
If you don't have no health issues, why you focus on it?
Yeah, like I'm not. Listen, I don't want health issues, and if a stud, like every stud that I've ever bred to, for the most part, I've seen in person, and I know the history of the blood behind them, and you know what I mean, and I know what they've been producing, and so obviously if somebody tells me, oh, this dog's known for heart murmurs and hip dysplasia, I ain't fucking with it. But if I'm breeding on my own yard, or I'm breeding my own blood, or I'm using outside stuff, and I'm not getting any issues, why am I gonna worry about it?
Right.
I'm not gonna worry about it until I start bringing puppies at 8 weeks to the vet, and the vet's telling me, yo, you got hot murmurs, you got this, you got that. Now, all right, you got bad hips. All right, well, something.
Now you gotta figure out and
I
address
gotta
the
figure
issue.
out why. Until that happens, I'm not worried about it, and I'm not looking for it. So.
How many people, like, I got criticized for exposing shots fired and, you know, the surgery that I had for the soft palate, right? And the reason why I was so open with it is because this is a common thing that is dealt with the American bully, right? And there's people, oh, you shouldn't breed. Guess what? I know how to breed it because, you know, it's a bulldog trait, man. And people try to say the bulldog is new in this breed. Man, bro. And these dogs didn't have these health issues back in the days. Man, that's a fucking lie, man. You can paint a picture how you want, man, but there was always issues with these dogs, man. There was always certain things.
Really dig into pedigrees from back in the day. Not a lot of people were even line breeding.
Almost every guest last night, Joel said there was bulldog in the breed 20 years ago.
The facts.
There was bulldog in the breed from day jump from the first time this breed. You know what I mean? They gradually started putting it in and experimenting with every kind of bulldog. I even believe some people added Frenchie, Boston Terrier. I think it's all been.
If they was only breeding Amstaffs and pit bull terriers, we would only have Amstaffs and pit bull terriers. We wouldn't have American bullies.
Those were established breeds for the most part and been around for hundreds of years. So
how can you make a new breed without combining?
Together, you're gonna get more Amstaffs.
And not just that, how can you start a new breed without dealing with the bullshit in the beginning? You're gonna deal with the whole, because you're compounding all kind of issues. Because every dog has
not even the bullshit, bro. How can you start a new breed by using two of the same breed?
Bringing other breeds in.
You can't.
It doesn't make sense. That's why, hey, the goofs that say that shit, I won't even indulge in the conversation. I'm like, all right.
Go to the AKC website and scroll 3 times and click any breed history. Go read any breed history. You're gonna see at least 2 or 3 goddamn breeds in it.
Easty West.
Hold on, y'all. Look at Nick's name.
Easty Westy.
Hey, he is Easty Westy in real life, though.
That's my eyes. I got 2 blue eyes, one blue this way, one blue that way.
Can all right. The cup from listen, Thomas. When I first got into the game, when I thought color was putting the dog in a fucking freezer. Like, yo, I had a homeboy that would put, no bullshit, man. First time I seen it happen, I want to fucking shoot him. He was a pit bull breeder. This was in 1999. This is 1999. I had just got out of prison. So he had a litter of puppies, and it was, I can't remember what kind of dog it was. He took the fucking dog, a puppy, put it in a plastic bag and threw it in a deep freezer.
Oh man.
And he said, every male except for one, he did that too. He kept all the females and killed all the males except for one.
That's some cruel ass shit, boy.
Yeah.
But he came from that. But this is what he said he came from. Yeah. He said he came from this shit.
How you even pick one?
Bro, I don't know. Listen, I don't know.
It don't make no sense on no level.
Listen. But this is why I preach to people the science, the real science of things, because you got a lot of people, and I know all of you are going to agree with me. You have a lot of people in this community that deal with old folks' tales, that deal with old grandma's rumors and remedies and shit. Like, oh, I crushed the shells up with the eggs and put it in there. No, that's not how you do it. I used to do the same thing, but that's not how you do it, sir, because you're harming your dog more than you're helping your dog with just crushing up eggshells and just putting it in there. But you can't tell a normal person that, a raw person that, because they're gonna fight you. Oh, that's calcium. No, that's not how you get calcium for the calcium. First off, for your dog to absorb any nutrients, it has to absorb through its liver. How does a fucking eggshell absorb through a dog's liver? Please tell me that.
Go lay down.
Gotta put it in a Vicodin.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't.
So what you saying? Crushing up the eggshell does more harm than good?
Yeah, because
be
it
like
can.
powder.
It has to be like powder. You have to first. You have to clean it, then you bake it. You bake it, and then you crush it up into a fine powder. Because that's the only way the calcium will be able to absorb into the dog's body is through the liver, and it has to be in a fine powder or a liquid form,
so it can get into the bloodstream.
Yeah,
right.
I've always just put raw egg in their raw feedings, but I never messed with the eggshell at
You
all.
can put raw egg in there, but my advice to anybody that's feeding their dog any kind of egg, right, is not to feed it raw egg, because your dog can get a liver deficiency, a liver vitamin a deficiency in its liver through the egg white. Through the egg white. Too much egg white can cause a liver deficiency. So what I would advise is to boil the egg. Even if you boil in the egg soft boil that egg so it's not white anymore. It's straight white or runny white.
And what, you're just giving them the center part?
Nah, why waste the whole egg? Why waste the whole egg when you can just boil it and give them extra protein and extra nutrients with the white when it's boiled?
Oh, so
when it's raw,
boiled egg.
When it's raw white, it can harm your dog. It can give your dog a liver deficiency.
Yeah, that's you got to give them a shit ton of it.
You learn something.
Yeah, you got to give them.
If you're gonna do raw egg, do like once or twice a week tops.
Yeah,
dogs aren't affected. Dogs aren't affected by salmonella. We are affected by salmonella. The warning for salmonella is for us. That's why they tell you to wear
chicken shit.
That's why they tell you to wear gloves. That's why they tell you to wear gloves when you're feeding your dogs. When you're reaching in your dog's food, or even if you're feeding raw chicken, you're gonna wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? But you're
Sometimes.
not. Yeah, yo. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I gotta answer my phone with. You know what I'm saying? I done did some crazy shit before, man.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
When that shit splatters up in your mouth, chopping hot, you grind. I still chop.
I don't have any tips. You have any tips for winter care for your dog's paws?
Winter care?
Yeah.
You get some
get some Uggs. If I give eggshells for calcium, they need to produce the most balanced.
I just let them back in the house. I don't
monogenic traits.
I know in the winter it's really not as bad. The most you should get is some of that balm they sell to put on the pads of their feet.
I'm using this stuff called perfection.
Hold up. I'ma look that up. What monogenic means?
Oh, perfection.
Perfection.
What are they getting you for that? Like $80 for that little thing?
No, man.
Dogs,
just
man.
$6. But you know what? I bet you could also use a little bit of light coconut oil, chapstick, Vaseline, all that stuff's gonna work. But I figured
that bag bomb shit's like $9 for a big can.
Yeah, this
pure beeswax.
$6.
We're all talking dogs.
I got you. I got it. So,
who's that? Zaina?
Chuck says, what formulas of breeding do you guys feel produce the most balanced monogenic traits? You look at what that dog has produced with every litter. That single dog, you look at what it's done with every litter, and then you want to see what that dog's litter mates look like. Then you want to see what the parents look like. You want to see what the parents of the parents look like. That's that. And if that dog matches what he's producing, and from what you're looking at, as far as the parents, the siblings, if all of that's matching what he's producing, yeah, that's the formula you want to use. Basically, you want to backtrack.
I know for me, from what I noticed looking at people's stuff, my favorite results as far as a breeding formula strategy is using aunts and uncles to breed back to nieces and nephews. That
I've
seemed to
never
come
heard of a
out
dog
good.
getting salmonella. I'm sorry.
I've heard of
I don't know how
from
every
food, from kibble.
blood works, but I
From
noticed
kibble?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
a lot
but
of
they have
littermates
to
never
somehow
produce the
have
same.
chicken shit in it.
What you said, Randy?
A lot of littermates don't produce the same.
No,
They don't.
that's why I'm keeping these two males. Listen, I've been around the block, man. I've been around the block. I have people. You see these two people right here, Randy and Easty Westy right here. They've
Yeah.
they've been in my life. They've been in my life for more than before I started breeding dogs. Right. So when you start dealing with people and you start to learn um you start to learn how you can trust these people. You know what I'm saying? What you can trust them with. And these two gentlemen, man, I trust them with my ideas and what my plans. So, and I actually trust them to give me the right direction, man. Randy's gone out of his way to give me you don't have to use none of these dogs on my yard. Yo, this dude has this dog right here. That's a sign of a real one right there. When you know you got the dogs to make somebody's yard, but you're pointing at somebody else's dogs that you know that's gonna fix what he's asking for. You're a good mentor because you understand the assignment. You understand what I'm asking you because you know what? If I wanted to use your fucking dog, I would have been like, yo, Randy, what's the stud fee on so and so? What's the stud fee on Popeye? Or what could I do to use Popeye? Right? Some people are just so far into their own fucking shit. They're just gonna be like, man, what's wrong with you, man? Why don't you use so and so, man? Man, my yard, he right here.
But you know what? Your pedigree,
Not greed.
see, I know. When I look at shots fired's pedigree, I know what's responsible for all the good stuff that comes with shots fired and why he is what he is. So when we had spoken about that a while ago, I knew what blood and who had that blood, and if I was looking for that blood, where I'd be looking. So that's why I told you who I told you, and it wasn't even anybody in this country. But if I was looking for that specific blood, that's the guy I would go see.
But
he has 50,
I made that
dogs.
example. I made that example for the topic that we're speaking on. The people that you need in your corner, the people that you need by your side.
Do that. And not
right.
Talk up there.
Randy's rare today, though, bro.
Randy is a rare. Listen, that's why I mess with the rare people. Listen, the people who I call my mentors have all taught me something. And I know that people say, "Oh, there's a lot of people that you say are mentors." You know why? Because every judge that I've encountered, I put under my wing. I put under my wing so I can understand. I want you right here. You know what you know. I'm gonna keep you right here so I can understand what you know. Not them putting me under. I'm not waiting for they're too busy. They're too busy for them to put me under their wing. I put them under my wing and I hound their ass and I look at every post. I watch what they pick in the show ring. I talk to them about the picks that they make in the show ring. I talk to them about breedings, the dogs that they post up. I ask them about the dogs, what they like about these dogs so much. And it soaks in. It soaks in. A lot of these people, there's a lot of people I call my mentors that they don't even know they're my mentors because I watch from afar. I watch from a distance. There's people that's exotic breeders that I call my mentors because you know what? They gave me the golden ticket on how I need to make my next move just with the spark of an idea. You know what I'm saying? And just a good positive.
That the way they breed is a bad. They just
It's just the idea. It's not.
It's methods. They're just not. They just. You know what I mean? They're breeding a look of dog that and they have to breed a certain way. But if you look at a lot of them exotic breeders, they all line breed, inbreed and line breed. That's the way I breed.
All right, so I told it
dogs of that caliber.
I told the story yesterday. All right. Now we had this one member. I'm not going to mention his name. He was part of Duval Bullies. Now this member would tell us about breedings. We would always say, "Hell no, hell no, don't do that breeding. Nope, don't do that breeding. Don't do that breeding. Don't do that breeding." They will post up every day like 3 or 4 different breedings. Should I do this breeding? Should I do? Hell no. And they got mad at us and said, yo, never agree with me. Dog, this is a fucking group where there's like 10 people in it. And all of us are telling you no. How much of a shitty breeder are you when you keep coming up with these parents and we're telling you no? You know why? Because you're a fucking concept breeder. We don't need concept breeders. We need breeders. You know why we would say no? Because me, Nick, Randy, Tone, all of us would be researching the blood. We'd be researching both sides of the blood, and we'd be like, hell no, that's not going to match, bro. That's not going to work. We was doing the research for this dude. While he was coming up with concept breedings, we was coming up with the research for this dude, and we was telling him, hell no, don't do that. Don't buy that puppy. What we was telling him, don't fucking buy that puppy. Don't buy that puppy.
That
motherfucker bought that puppy. He bought that goddamn puppy. And when he brought shots fired to me that night from the airport, and he brought his dog and shots fired, and his dog was playing tug of war in my living room, and shots fired was dragging his dog all around the goddamn living room, and they was the same age, and his dog shots fired looked like he was like 6 months.
Yeah, but Shots is just built.
No. But this is the thing: we are part of a group, right? We are part of a group where I'm not trying to be big headed. What greatness is the bar. Where being great is the bar. The bar was set high for us, and it wasn't fair. We had to work through some people. People say, "Do what bully do?" Listen, the bar was set high for us off jump, off rip.
Yeah, it was.
The bar was set high for us.
Everybody keeps setting that bar.
Not just that, you got fucking Black Label, you got Tone, you got Marco, you got Kino Air, you got all of this shit that was on our backs, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had to move a certain way. We had to breed a certain way. People was looking at us a certain way. So yeah, when you was coming up with these funky ass breedings, we would say no, because you know what? It'll be a reflection of us and what we was doing at the same time, and we didn't want you to look bad.
Yep. That is true. If one failed, it was kind of like we all failed.
Facts. It makes us look bad. It makes us look bad as a group when there's a weak link in the group and they got some whack ass dog.
Why the hell? Why did your team let you do that breeding? Why did they let you buy that dog?
Right. So, but he left the group. He left the group because some other shit. But this is the thing. The people he surrounded himself with after he left the group was crazy, because it was nothing but yes men. It was nothing but people that was just going to pat him on his back. Yeah, get that dog. Do that breeding. Get that dog. Yeah, if I was you to get back at Tone, I'd buy Waffle House's mother.
Yeah, because Combo did it.
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
Combo what? What do you say? Combo what? Andre up in here.
But stupid shit. You know what I'm
dogs today?
I don't know, but this is the example that I'm using. This is the example that I'm using on how it's so important to have people in your corner and to listen, and not just fucking have these people in your corner just to do what the fuck you want to do after getting the advice, but to actually listen and implement what they're telling you. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, if you're asking, there's a reason you're asking.
Facts, because you're not sure.
Exactly.
And you're when you get the confirmation,
like, you're gonna get a fucking answer. When you get the answer, if you don't like it, And it's multiple people giving you the same answer.
You just confirming your insecurity.
Like to go with methods that I know worked in the past.
I don't want to fail. Listen, in this dog game, you don't have the time and the space to fail. I've done it. And the reason why I preach to people why it's so important not to fail is because it pushes you back 3 years, man.
Oh yeah, years and years.
This shit pushes you back.
It's all hunky dory over here. I just took the most L's I could ever possibly take for pretty much 2.5 years. Breedings weren't taken. I had a world star breeding not take, bro.
Yeah, look at my boots.
Yeah, Randy called me from the river. I'm about to jump
thousands
in.
and thousands and thousands of dollars. I spent hours taking days out of work, going to different vets, trying to figure out why this dog wouldn't take, why this. I used Masterpiece frozen semen on a few breedings that didn't take. The amount of L's I took, but then this year, the end of midway 2023, it all panned out.
That good progesterone machine. Bye.
Since I got my own progesterone, I've been
left
and right. Hey,
man, hey, listen.
Nothing, the world star breeding that I just did, the vet didn't want to do the breeding, and we went off of my numbers, and she took.
Hey, listen. And I ain't trying to toot my horn, but what I sold that to you for was a Godfather. You know why I did it? You know why I did it? I'm be honest with you. It's to kind of right some of my wrongs. You feel what I'm saying? Because yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this is what real men need to be able to express this shit. Because when I was younger, I used to be, it's all thugged out. That's that shit's fake and whack, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll lead you into a heart attack and strokes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So what I believe in is being honest, man, with the people who I'm around, and being and if I got to give you your flowers, man, and say, listen, man, and tell you I was wrong, I'd rather do that shit than to be bullshitting around with myself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I knew it was gonna help you out, man. I knew it was gonna help you out. I knew you was kind of nervous. You was like, how do you work this thing? Blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But you figure that shit out.
I was like, what the fuck? And then
I think
the first 2 breedings I did with it, they didn't take. And then I read up on some stuff, and Jackie read up on some stuff, and all I did was adjust the numbers a little bit. And every breeding since people are having 10 puppy litters because of that machine.
Is that number 21? 21 is that number right there?
Yep. Every breeding that we got at 21 or between a 21 and a 27 actually has been spot on and has been 8, 10, 10, 10, 11. So
yeah, I bred Pup Smoke at a 19, almost a 20, and she had 5.
That's a good number. That's a perfect litter size for me. I don't want anything more than that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but
more females. I'm cool with that every time.
What I don't understand in this community, right, is that there's two factions of this dog world, right? You got the people who only look at conformation. Then you got the people that only look at breed type.
Now I said,
if you can put in the chat, not nobody that's on right here right now, in the chat, I'm gonna ask y'all this: if you can put the level of importance, if you have to put a level of importance on each one, breed type or conformation, what would you put the slight edge to? Would you put the slight edge to breed type or conformation? And I'm gonna hit you with what one of my mentors told me today. Fuck my head up, man.
And what I want, what I'm breeding for.
Hold up, Joe. Hold up, Randy. Let the people in the chat. Let the people in the chat first. Because I don't want us to influence their answers to the question. What would it be? Now I'm not saying by a landslide. I'm saying by a slight measure, right? The slightest measure. Breed type or conformation? We got one top of the class bully says it's confirmation for me. Carter's bully said it's breed type. Okay. All right. What would you say, Randy? What would you say is gets the slight edge for you? We're not trying to put one over the other. I'm just saying if we had to. And I'm gonna make my example after that. Jeremy says confirmation. 305 says breed type.
Say it again. Say the question again.
What would you give the slight edge to? Because we have factions in the bully community that one might say confirmation. We're not separating health from either one. All right. One might say confirmation and one might say breed type. Which one would you put ahead of the other one by the slightest measure? Because you can't really put one over the other. I'm just saying.
Yeah, confirmation for me.
Confirmation. What about you, Nick? You're on mute. You're on mute, bro. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Here's my reasoning for it, right? So, like, Randy's got breed
Nope,
type.
nope.
No.
Just give your
Listen.
answer. Give your answer, baby.
I'm gonna go type because
Okay.
for me personally,
Uh-huh.
I know I got shit in my yard that I can bring back to get confirmation.
Right.
Randy is right now. He just bred for type.
We're not talking we're not talking about for real. I'm trying to make this example. What about you, Ellis? Confirmation of breed type. Slight edge. Type. Okay. Now, when you see the silhouette of an American bully, right? What do you notice first? Breed type or confirmation?
Breed type.
Breed type, right? So
the headpiece,
the crest, the shoulders, the bone, the silhouette, right? That shows you right there that what has the slightest edge. It's breed type, right? Because you could take a pit bull and you can put it in that same thing, right? And the confirmation will match. But you would not say a pit bull. Let's say an American bully that doesn't have breed type, but it has better confirmation. You could pull it. You could use the same silhouette, and you're gonna be, what kind of dog is that? You're not gonna guess American. You're not gonna guess American.
In fact, is in the dog. So if it doesn't have breed type, I'm not looking at it anyway.
Nope, breed type. I don't agree with that. I've seen some fucked up American bully. No, I'm not saying you, Randy. I'm saying with this right here. He says, but that breed type is created by adhering to confirmation, basically.
I'm not even looking at it. I'm going to look at the breed type, and if I like the look of the dog and the dog's got the type I'm looking for, then I'm looking at all the other confirmation
facts. Right. But see, people like us.
I look at the pedigree last.
People like us add all of that together. It's all one. We don't separate that shit. But I'm just saying, for the people who don't, for the people who edge one over the other, I'm just trying to say, he says he notices confirmation. Okay, so how do you notice Let me answer this real quick. So breed type is not. I've seen some dogs that have beautiful confirmation, but they don't have any kind of breed type. They don't have no cheeks. They don't have the fucking head shape. They don't have the top skull. They don't have the rear. But they have good confirmation, but they don't have breed type. So I say it's a balance between the two, but I would give breed type a slight edge. I would give breed type a slight edge because if you see that silhouette of a dog, it represents an American bully. You're gonna see and say, oh, it's American bully. You're not gonna say, oh, let me look at the confirmation first. Nah, you're not gonna think that. You're gonna see that silhouette. You're gonna say American bully. But I don't believe that that breed type is created by adhering to confirmation. I don't believe that because I've seen some American bullies that met breed type like a to the T, but confirmation, throw that shit out the window.
True.
Throw that shit out the fucking window. I'm talking about high rear, short upper arm,
crazy,
easty westy.
Yeah, there's dogs out there that maybe not have the best confirmation, but somewhere in their pedigree, there's quite a few dogs in there that did have good conformation, and if you breed them right, you can catch good conformation from.
I'd rather breed to a dog that has breed type. I'd rather breed to a dog because I've already got conformation. So I'd rather breed. He said that's how the exotic come. I'd rather breed to a dog with conformation, right? That I mean, not conformation. I'd rather breed to a dog with breed type because I know that's what I got conformation in my yard. It all depends on what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather breed to a dog with breed type and then worry about the conformation down the line. Because that breed type is hard because you got all these people that yelling, oh, conformation. That's because they can't get that breed type. So it's easier to yell conformation. It's easier to yell conformation.
Breed. I just had to do a couple of breedings for breed type, and I got a few more I'm doing 2024. That's all. I'm not. None of the breedings I'm doing.
Man, you got plenty of bitches sitting over there with type.
Every one of them was for breed.
He ain't gonna be happy till he. Hey, when he say he got a bitch, when he say he got a bitch named Gamma Ray over that motherfucker, you already know.
The biggest thing for me
I said when he
was for me to create something crazy off of Lonnie, a male.
When he say he got a bitch named.
Dude, I needed this guy, the one that I just got, to really truly move forward because I have so many females. It's not even funny.
Dog, I don't agree with this shit, man. Listen, you have breed type to have conformation. No, you don't. Man, listen. No, that is wrong. I've seen plenty of dogs that have breed type that don't have any kind of conformation. Straight stifles, need more turn at the stifles, fucking easty westy, bad feet, weak pasterns, like sway, like dog, man, cowhawk, like for real, man. There's some people that just breed for breed type. They don't give a fuck about conformation at all.
No, they want the
and you know what? That is right. That's how some exotics are made. Yeah, I can't agree with that.
You don't have nothing, or you're not planning on going back to something.
I can agree with that.
Confirmation that you need for the show ring.
Upstairs now. Lay down and chill out.
Some people just care about bone, head. They just care about those picture dogs. Those dogs. Listen, you know what's trendy right now?
You know what's crazy? Them dogs there's going to be 10, 11, 12, 13-inch dogs, and they're 40, 50 pounds at best. And
yo, listen, I was about to speak on that.
90-pound dog, 14 inches.
14 inches, 90 pounds.
That's a lie.
And you know what's crazy? These dogs be that small. Those dogs be that small and still don't have no rare movement. That is fucking sad. For that to be that light, you should be able to move, man.
Bro, y'all should have seen the stack off stage at Nationals.
It was bad.
Really?
30,000 square foot building.
I haven't gone in a long time.
Bro, it's pathetic, bro. It really made me sad, bro. It had 100 people around a 20-foot stage, about 30 inches off the ground. All got their video cameras up, all trying to, you know what I'm saying, be the closest so they can film the dogs on the stage. And to be honest, I ain't even seen none of the dogs on the stage, but I seen them when they was getting eliminated, walking off. The dog couldn't even walk away from the fucking stage, bro.
That's what they were there for, just to stack up, bro.
You know what?
That's what I'm saying. That's what people breed.
Lost their fucking mind when Joel got on the stage with shots fired in Jacksonville and sidestacked them.
Yo, listen.
When I had Popeye up there, and I lost to a dog like that, and it kind of upset me, not for nothing.
Yo, it was all those dogs up there, and we agreed on the side stack. When I put shot sideways, they all looked at him. They was like, hell nah. Hell, fuck no, we ain't doing that shit. I was like, y'all motherfucking cowards.
The silhouette of their dog doesn't match up because the top line don't match up. The rear assembly,
it would have exposed all of that shit.
None of that matches up.
You know what?
It would have
they dog bully corgis. They dog look like short hair corgis. That's what they dogs look like. If you took a corgi and shaved that bitch and clipped the ears, that's what these bullies look like. They'd be on them show stages. That's the breed type for that.
That's crazy.
Hilarious.
I know y'all seen a corgi before.
Hell yeah, they're little big
Absolutely.
dogs.
Clip their ears and shave their hair. That you get a bully, and that's sad, bro. and the dog can't even
I
take
don't
3
understand
steps.
why they don't take like a nice
A corgi go all day.
standard female
A corgi a
and
damn
and
boarding
and
dog.
make a dog with it. I don't understand why they wouldn't breed them dogs to like dogs like that.
It blow my
Go
mind.
lay
Like,
down,
Yo,
guys,
yo,
now.
you know what upset me in 2022, and people didn't hear me when Kong
Oh,
won that pocket class in nationals. I was pissed the fuck off, right? And I was like, that dog shouldn't be belong in the ring. I was looking at the pictures and videos, and I was like, that dog shouldn't belong in the ring. Blah 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 blah. And I had people jumping down on my back, man.
That's when they were
Jumping
trying to
down.
make a
You
statement.
haven't seen that dog. You
it's
talking
okay.
shit about that dog.
Retribution.
You haven't
This
seen
year,
that dog. But guess what? I
he got his
fucking
ass
seen that
booted
dog in
first.
Virginia. I seen the dog in Virginia before fucking nationals. And I
Last year's
said,
national winner got booted
I
first.
pulled I pulled my boy to the side and I was like, yo, that dog's trash, bro. That dog's trash. That dog was trash. I
you
can't
can't even say
believe
that no more. People get so upset.
dog. I can't dog. Listen, I don't talk shit about dogs like that. Right? This dog should not be in the show ring. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care whose dog it belongs to. I don't care muscle tone. I don't give a fuck. That dog, I don't care who picked it to win or whatever. That dog does not belong in the show ring. I seen the dog in person. So y'all can't use that damn excuse no more. That dog is a train wreck, right? Maybe it's a good breeding tool. Maybe it's a good breeding tool, right? Maybe he is. But for me, it'll be a hard no, sir.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. That's
It'll
why
be a
these
hard
dogs
no.
don't come out in public ever.
And you know what's sad? Check this out. I'm gonna put y'all on the game.
People still breed to it.
I'm gonna put y'all on the game with these fucking short little fucking dogs, stocky dogs that look like 90 pounds, but they're really not. That they ain't got no rear movement. These people will have videos of these dogs, right?
As soon as the
And
dog
as
started
soon as
moving,
these dogs are about to take their first goddamn step, they cut the
it cut
fucking
off.
video off. Hey, how about this? How about this trick? How about this trick? They will show the dog running full speed, right? But they won't show that dog with his feet moving when the dog's feet have to move at at singular motions like a train, you know what I'm saying? Like a locomotive. They won't do that because you'll notice the fucking hitch. You'll notice the fucked up hips. So they'll show that dog running full speed though. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be
They
careful.
still will.
Y'all better have a life alert around one of them goddamn dogs' necks. Because that goddamn hip come out of socket when that hip come out of socket when the motherfuckers doing that full sprint. God damn it, you gonna be out of gas on that live, boy. I bet you don't post it.
They selling stud credits every day
post
for
videos
thousands.
of saying their dog has
I don't care.
a phenomenal rear and the dog's doing splits and all kinds of other weird shit. And it's like, what the fuck are these people talking about?
Dog.
Tony
Tail
won't be
set
getting
don't
on
even
them
dog.
motherfuckers.
The tail sets don't even match. Their tail sets don't even go down to their hawks, bro. That shit's crazy, dog.
A tail set will throw the whole rail assembly of a dog off.
Dog, man, the tail sets be so high up or so low down, them motherfuckers don't even be in the right spot.
And they don't. People don't have no idea that a bad tail set can throw the rear and the movement and the whole look off completely.
You know what? Some of these people.
Balance.
You know how that McDonald's, McDonald's, I'm loving it. Some of these people need to have short upper arm. I'm loving it. Because that's all you see in a fucking yard. When is these people gonna learn? I'm talking about show people too. I'm not just talking about regular fucking people. I'm talking about show people. I'm talking about my own people who be in the show ring, who be posting up their goddamn dogs. This is the hitter this year. I don't be talking shit on their posts. I just move on by. But this is my opportunity to talk about the shit, talk about the situations, man, because y'all give me content.
Now, see, one thing I will say, if the dog do got a short upper arm, I'm cool with it. And I mean, nobody gonna sit there and be like, my dog got a short upper arm. Like, I don't expect you to bash your own dog publicly.
No. I'm talking about. Listen, Ellis.
Like,
I'm talking about repeatedly. They're not learning. These dogs are consistently high rears. I know you've seen it.
I'm with you. I'm saying, like, say, damn, I don't want to use an example because I hate saying people's names. Say a dog got a, like, you could post your own dog, bro. and just man, it's a fire dog, which he, you know what I'm saying, respectfully is a fire dog, but he do got a short up arm. Now, if somebody come to you wanting to breed to the dog, you gotta be like, when you analyzing a female, like, no, your dog got a short up arm. I'm not finna fuck you over like that. You know what I'm saying? But they not gonna do that. That's the problem. It's cool to
Yeah.
post your dog like this a hitter, because your dog can be a hitter with a short up arm. But
You're overwhooping right now.
What's the matter?
what?
You overwhooping right now. You are taking the power away from these people that own these bitches from analyzing the stud that they're gonna use from having a short upper arm, and then analyzing the bitch that they got from having a short upper arm.
No,
They should
yeah,
already fucking know. They should listen. People are so
I'm with you,
enamored. These people. I've had people say, "Yo, I want to use shot. I want to use." They're so they're like star stud.
stuck on shot. Yeah, stuck
They're
on
star
shot.
studded, and I'm like, "Yo, calm down." I wouldn't use shots because you know what? I need more turn. He needs more turn to stifle. Your dog needs more turn to stifle. That's going to create more problems. That's going to create more problems if we have dogs that's in the ring over whooping.
It's tough, man. There's no perfect dog out there, and there's no dog, and even a perfect dog probably won't throw perfect dogs.
Somebody, Jeremy said their breathing is bad. Yo, them little ass dogs breathing are bad. They have them shits on mute.
Play music.
Or play music. But you can see it though. You can see it. You can see the tongues curling up, and you can see it moving back and front. Man, you can see it. If they're in the ring, they should be the cream of the crop. Some of that might be good broad stock. That's facts, but there's dogs that there's a female that I own that produced pup smoke that I wouldn't even put in the fucking show ring at all. Right? But she was a classic bitch that had type, like, if that makes sense, right?
Bro, I'm not even gonna front. The classic class right now is probably the best fucking class in the ring. Not even besides Grand Champ class.
Are you saying more consistent? Saying more consistent?
Bro, they're my favorite
all around.
Class.
They actually look like a show dog class.
Great. Yeah. Huh? I was just that fucking season opener, bro, and that classic class is like, wow.
Then you had somebody. Then I heard one of these fucking OG dumbass fucking mentor motherfuckers on YouTube talking about they should get rid of the fucking classic class. You dumb son of a bitch. It
ain't going nowhere.
You stupid as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie. My personal stance is also that you should get rid of it. But it's because the classic right now. No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Hear me out. So looking at the classic class, if you watch the classic grand champion class go, and you get let's say you get the top 10 classic grand champions and you put them in a class and you go the top 10 grand champion standards, like, it's really not much difference between them no more. You should breed to the best of the both of those. And I feel like it should be gone because we should be breeding to the best of those. We just pushing the standard so far to the left and extreme that it's fucking up how it looks. And then we're looking at the classic.
Everybody's gonna end up needing something to come back to, and if you get rid of the class, you're gonna fucking.
Then they're gonna stop breeding it. Yep.
Honestly,
I feel you though.
Honestly,
that's why they can't do it.
Honestly, I think that the standard class is trying to find its feet right now because of the look that it's trying to create. Because if you look at the old
weight on these dogs,
if you look at the 2017 wasn't that not 17 2000 and 2020 wasn't that far away, right? Look at the dogs that were representing the standard class in the year 2020. They're more terrier looking dogs versus the dogs that they're trying to move to right now. And the only difference is the headpiece. That's the only difference with those dogs then and these dogs now that we're talking about.
Winning the ring because they were
trying to make a clown too much.
Saying, look, we need to.
Hey man, he gives me content, Eco. He gives me content to talk about. And listen, anything I see if I see somebody make a stupid ass post, it gives me content to talk about, to come by. I don't have to blast the people, but it just gives me content to speak on. You know what I'm saying? And people are using this premise that, oh, the standard has changed so much. Prove it. Prove
No,
to me that show me how many times the standards changed. I bet you can't, because it hasn't changed since 2014.
look at all the national winners. They're all pretty much.
It hasn't changed since 2014.
The look not really that
Look is
like
No,
real.
no. The standard, the written standard has
That's
not
never
changed
still
since
worded the
I
same.
came in the game.
No, yeah, no.
okay, cool. But what I'm saying is the look of the American bully is solidified. If anybody argue that, they speaking bullshit. Most 85% of the people in the bully community, even if they breed something that's not to the standard, they know what the dog's supposed to look like. They know what a prime example of it in their head is supposed to look like. Now, whether they can get close to it or
Not
try
easy
to
to
attempt
get.
to get close to it, exactly.
But there's a
That's
lot
the
of people that
That's it.
they're not really breeding. There's a lot of people more so than not that are just breeding for money, and they're breeding to make a
Exactly.
dog look to what people want to look like and what people will spend money on. They don't care. They
They're
don't
not
give a
breeding
shit
to the
about
look of what it's supposed to be. They know what it is,
They don't
though.
care
You
about
feel me?
confirmation, not even a little bit. They're just they're pretty much taking two gremlins and breeding them together to make more gremlins, because that's what
Hold up,
people really like.
corgis. They taking the corgis. Hold up.
Short hair corgis.
Exactly.
I might get a shirt made with short hair. I'm gonna say short hair corgis, and I'm gonna put a silhouette of a pocket on that
Oh,
bitch.
that's the new fucking exotic shirt.
Yes, I'm gonna blow up off of that bitch. I'm finna make it right now, Campbell.
So the written standard tells you how the American bully should look. It's just a lot of people are illiterate. There's a lot of people that can read that are illiterate.
Suit them. It's like reading a fucking contract in a union. Oh, well, I read it this way, man.
Is the dogs awarded that's changed and different interpretation of the written standard?
You said it right, brother. It's like reading a contract in the union. Everybody see different words.
So exactly. So some people see like the dumbest shit that I ever heard was somebody say, "Yo, look at the muzzle. They want the muzzle more smashed in." You stupid asshole. Go look at the fucking standard. All of you people talking about, oh, what if the muzzle is shorter? It's gonna no. Listen, this is what the standard is calling for. People saying the standard changed. You know why people saying the standard changed? Because the judges are upholding the standard now, right? And so now they have to pick a dog that has type, and they're doing it like that now. They're picking a dog that has type over the dog that has confirmation to prove a point.
Well, because if you really pay attention,
and that's sad.
We were losing it. A lot of the dogs. It was definitely being once they eliminated the extreme class in a very short period of time. The look that we were supposed to be known for it was being lost. Dogs were starting to have small top skulls, longer muzzles, snipier muzzles. The eye separation wasn't right. It just didn't come off as a bully. You could almost confuse a lot of the dogs for just a little bit bigger, bulkier pit bulls. But the headpiece was really starting to go down the tubes with the breed for a while.
Well, because everybody was all worried about confirmation more than fucking putting.
Yeah, nobody was really breeding for type anymore. It was all about angulation and top line and show dog. But there wasn't enough type involved in the blood to be able to do that at that time. So then it started to.
That's why you have to go to these freaks every once in a while.
You have to.
You have to go to one of these fucked up dogs.
Listen, in your back pocket to bring yourself out of it when you hit that fucking edge where you. All right, I've gone too far.
There's some good,
and that goes for both ways.
Guys out there that have really good extreme dogs that you can use to make the perfect weapon.
Pre-Dax head versus post-Dax head.
Tone ain't even breeding any of the blood he originally started with right now.
Nobody
he's
really
breeding all
is. I
types
mean,
of dogs.
fuck.
Yeah, he's
Nope.
trying to. Hey,
I mean, I
like.
am,
But you got to keep it so
but
you
I
can
had
come
good
back to
success
it.
with
That's
it.
why you
You
have
know
to
what I
go
mean?
out and come back.
You have to go out. And
I've
come
seen
back.
some dogs. I've seen some dogs before Dax that had that kind of head.
Yeah, the Gotti line dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
There was a lot
G2.
of Gotti line
not
dogs.
just that. Not just that. The cutthroat kennels too. Cutthroat kennels. Then you had
Yeah, Michaelin had great shit. What's his name?
Anything
That
with
had
Moo
there was Pokemon. There was a lot of Excalibur. There was a ton of dogs out there that had
Shit, when they first
Rambo.
started, the breed was all fucking head
It was, but it was starting to be lost. It was starting to be lost. A lot of the
because then we were going to confirmation
breeders that
because
were
we
known
had
for making
fucked up.
dogs like that got out of the breed, or they stopped, going to show, whatever the case may be. So it definitely was starting to. It wasn't where it was, you know what I mean. So I agree with them picking bullier dogs now, and
I think
I obviously don't like seeing a train wreck win, but the dog
Lessons
definitely has
have
to
to be
have.
learned.
I think it's going in the right direction though. In
Man,
my
I'm
I do
telling
personal
you,
too.
opinion, moving
that
forward.
fucking season opener, bro. I mean, shit. The dog I handled out there, we fucking killed it. But that season opener, there were a lot of nice dogs. There were very few dogs in the ring where I was like, eh. But of course, you're
Yeah,
still gonna have some of them around. You got people who came in, got sold a dog. Come on, you can show this dog. Da da da. They don't know any better. They're new. They come out and they learn. Lessons have to be learned. That's the only way you fucking learn. Literally. If you don't get in that ring and get your ass kicked repeatedly, I mean, unless you're lucky like fucking Joel and you go get something and you just go in there and you're doing
Hold
ass
up.
kicking.
How lucky like me? How's that happen?
Because you got a fucking badass dog off the rip. You didn't go in there and get your ass whooped and learn lessons like that. You learned
I
it
was
some
learning
other way.
lessons though. I was learning lessons.
Yes, but other ways, not by getting your ass whooped. You was whooping ass. You have to
all
learn
right.
lessons by getting your ass kicked
I
sometimes.
haven't. I
All
have.
right, go out. You gotta understand, Nick's still recouping from the ass whooping Larry gave him for a few years.
No.
Hey, he's got 5
Hey.
champion ribbons. Who's got 4? Yo, this motherfucker shows up one day with a grand champ certificate. I'm like, how? How the fuck did you do that? I'm like, doesn't he have 4? He's like, yeah. I was like, we only need 4? I thought we needed 5. Bro, I was so confused. I'm like, how the fuck did this dude get a fucking grand champ certificate? Then we had to call. They're
To
like,
be
oh,
honest, I was kind of pissed off. That ruined.
yeah,
That
his pictures and shit with all this grand stuff.
that ruined the fucking thrill of granding him out at a show, knowing I won the 5th one.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
yeah.
dog didn't fit the like the dog wasn't supposed to be in the ring with me when I got a reserve, and then I don't know how it happened, but it was whack.
They just sent him a grant certificate.
Yeah,
That
and
was
I was
in
in
New.
the mail.
Was that in New Jersey? That was that in New Jersey show, right?
No, Georgia.
Oh,
no, it was
okay.
a
He got 2 reserves in Georgia, and one of the shows that dog had already grand out, I guess.
Did you
Yeah.
champ
Shouldn't have
out?
been in the
Was that
second
the?
one.
Did you champ out in New Jersey, or that was your first?
no. I champed out North Carolina.
I thought it was Maryland.
Where was that? Where I gave the little speech at Elbows, had all of us crying
That was
because you got
Maryland, where he started
got
winning
that
breeds.
dub. Man, I was
No,
so
yeah,
proud
that
of you,
was when I
bro.
won Best in Breeds. He was already a champion.
Dog, man. I don't think
But
I
that was a
won the
great
best in
show.
breed at
I
that
beat
point in time.
I beat some high caliber dogs at that time with Larry.
Hell
At that
yeah.
time,
I didn't have
some
a
dogs
best in
that
breed
were
at that time. I don't think.
Yeah, Shots was in the ring that day. You were a champion.
Nah, man.
You didn't
Hell no.
You were already a champion.
I was.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You let Jerome handle him in show 1.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Straddled him, and we yelled at him. Why are you straddling?
Yeah, man. And that's what the judge said. I would have gave it to him if he didn't straddle him like that. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, man.
I beat high-end dogs that day with Larry.
See, people hear us talking, right? People hear us talking and don't understand all right, we've been in this game since 2014, 2015, right? We started showing dogs. We off rip. We started showing dogs. We jumped head first into the water. Randy was lucky because Randy started getting toolage from us. We started giving him the way to navigate, but we still was kind of new at it at the same time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Slight fucking idea. A slight idea of what we were doing.
So we came into it. Yeah, this shit froze up. It's gonna stay froze up for a little couple of seconds, y'all. But sorry. But we came into this dog world where we had to jump head first into this shit where we were showing, and nobody was giving us any tips and tricks until after we got out the show ring or some shit like that. We wasn't in there. People wasn't whispering down our necks and shit like that. We was in there for ourselves. And we understood, yo, even though we friends, this shit is real.
Yo, nobody wanted nobody wanted me to beat Tone in the ring worse than Mako at Nationals this year. I'm like,
You're
why?
stupid.
I swear to God. I didn't want to beat Tone in the ring. Mako's like, bro, you better whoop his ass. Mako wanted me to beat him so fucking bad. I'm like, why? He's like, because Tone whoops everybody's ass all the time. He's like, I want you to one-up him. I was like, we ain't never been in the ring before. I can't one-up him. That's just our first time going in the ring, bro. Like you and Tone had battles.
I never, anytime I go in the ring, I don't care who's in the ring. I'm there to win.
Look at motherfuckers in the ring. Literally.
I'm there to win.
Did you see that dog in front of you? No. The only time I look is like if Randy's in the ring, I'll watch him go. I'll watch his dog go. Jackie's in the ring, I'll watch them go. Tone's in the ring with me, I'll watch him go. Like if my kennel partners or my friends are in the ring, I'll watch them just so I can help them out and shit. So I can see if they did something wrong or whatever. Other than that, I ain't paying attention to none of them fucking dogs.
Man, the worst thing to do is worry about the dogs that's in the ring.
Yeah, give me my fucking first place ribbon. I'll see you in fucking.
That's the worst. That's the worst. Yo, you know, Nick used to throw me off when he used to be like, "You got your broom?" And I used to be like, "What?"
So weird.
Like almost every show, I used to be like, "You got your broom?" And I'd be like, "What you talking about, man? You gonna take everything, man?" And I used to be like, you know, nah, I'm whatever happens, happens. And he used to be like, whatever, man.
Prediction.
But that was just me. I never thought like, oh, I'm gonna come in here and beat everybody.
I did a prediction. I did a prediction in Georgia Friday night while we were drinking Mai Tais. Me and the guy that I handle for, dude Brad. I just looked.
There we go. We back.
We did pictures earlier on in the day, and we were out having some hibachi and shit. I was feeling nice on a couple Mai Tais. I'm like, so we're gonna be flying home with ABKC champion Sunday. He's like,
has to win the show to be top dog.
He's like,
do you think your dog? Do you think your dog has to win a show to be top dog in high demand, or does the dog just have to be a producer? Just curious. All right, so
doesn't have to be either. If you have a good promotion,
yeah. If you know how to promote that dog, man, then you know what I'm saying. The gift of gab is everything.
If you give me the choice to have a top dog and a dog that's going to be a top dog in the show ring versus a dog that can produce top dogs over and over and over again,
I'd rather have that.
Yeah, because you can get in the show ring at any time. You can't get in that breeding box in every time. It's not gonna happen.
It's tough to find that stride in the breeding circle.
You know what's an old frame of mind? You know what's an old frame of mind with the American bully breed? What all with the bully breed with bully breeders? It's an old frame of mind. Is I want to produce that one dog.
Thank you, Ramos.
That one dog. We're so past that now. We're so past that where you can have a whole litter of hitters. You can have 5 dogs out of 6 that's hitters. You can do this. I don't want to hear this shit about only 2 dogs out of. Fuck the hell no, man. It's proven to be there's too many breeders that's doing it now.
I want my dream. My dream is
litter was a hit.
You said what?
I've had a couple of
no problem, Jeremy.
Litter was a hit.
I'm
You
trying
know
to
what?
push up.
Popeye to Oreo, every single dog in that litter.
Man,
Pretty much
listen,
was super consistent, and they were all bully as fuck.
bro, if you ever get tired of that big blue moose looking dog you got named Dora, just call my phone. I'll walk to that. I'll walk to
That's
Rhode
why
Island.
I say
Everybody, their
Randy's
mother
got
wants that
fucking
bitch.
type over there all day. He's got a bunch
Oh.
of type and they're conformationally sound as well.
Bro,
Don't get
that
me wrong.
dog, that
But
dog
he's
beautiful,
got
bro.
fucking type. So
Stop
he
telling
don't.
And she got the old school
That's why
head
when
too.
he answered, oh, you put confirmation. Yeah, you say confirmation.
No,
'cause you
well,
got
I
type.
did.
So
I
people,
you know now because after everything that I just did and after everything I plan on doing this year, I'll go back to. I'm gonna take all them typey dogs and put them to all my conformational.
that's how you end up with your happy medium.
My next big breeding that I'm gonna be doing over here is the 2 times Lonnie breeding. Is the Lonnie son to the Lonnie daughter, and that's where Dora. That's why I have Dora, and I made adjustments breeding her to Popeye because Dora looks a lot like her mother. She might be blue, she's not cream colored, but she has a better upper arm, better angulation, and she's an overall way bigger dog. So now I'm gonna take Lonnie's bully ass son that resembles her more and is gonna be wide and extreme, more on the extreme side, but still very well put together. And I'm gonna put him on her, and it'll still be line breeding on my bitch. I produce both dogs, and that should give me my ultimate dog, which is another Lonnie, but way better, or a male version of her to the T.
And this is the thing, people don't understand and they just see the beautiful dogs or the thick dogs that we post up. They don't see the dogs that don't have type, the classic type dogs that don't have type that we pet home, or the dogs or the breedings that didn't work out for us. They don't see that. They don't see the time that we spent, the time, the hours, the road work, the fucking mental work, the conversations that we put into this to get the dogs that we got right now, to get the breed type that we have along with the conformation. It took hard work because we believe in a balance. We believe in a balance. We don't believe in just
so we could go do the fucking breeding on my birthday. What was that shit 2 years ago now?
Statistically, champions produce less champions than litter mates. That's a skewed kind of like a side of a stat, I guess, because you got litter mates from champions that don't go to most of these dogs don't go to show homes.
Hell no.
Most of these dogs go to pet homes. So
big percentage.
I wouldn't look too deep into that. What I wouldn't look into a title, because there's dogs that don't have titles that look better than some of these dogs that do have titles. I'm saying complete dogs.
Coaches that could fucking come in the ring and just mop your ass if they knew what the fuck they were doing.
That's a fact. That's he said that's his point. That's what's up, Eco.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just believe in balance. I know Randy does. I know Mr. Easty Westy does, and I know Malcolm. I don't know if Malcolm believes more in balance than he believes more in confirmation, because there will be evidence from just his conversation that would show that he more looks towards confirmation over balance. And I kind of see that, because most people that look at confirmation slightly over breed type, they use that. It's a safety net, just in case something goes wrong or something goes bad, that they can fall back on. Because if you have a dog just with breed type with no confirmation, and you have a breeding to try to get confirmation and it doesn't work out, you have nothing to fall back on. But if you have a dog that has confirmation, right, and you're trying to breed for breed type and it doesn't work out, you still have something to fall back on with. Yeah. But it's vice versa, though. You need both. You need a happy medium.
My epitome is balance, because I feel like the nature of the breed is balance. That's I like confirmation because in the general sense, the breed not really there with the confirmation yet. The dogs that got the confirmation ain't got the breed type. So there's a balance tip.
You want to know why we haven't seen an extreme style dog with good
great
conformation.
confirmation.
That's
low key
I'm
impossible.
hoping that breeding that I just broke down and explained.
Nah, it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but it's close to it. Is what I'm saying.
Nah,
and we didn't. Somebody said it too the other day. I forgot who was talking or what happened, but it was the fact that we wrote a standard before we had an epitome dog to model it after. And they modeled it after Paco, yes, but he still wasn't the end goal of what could be done.
No, yeah, because he was a pocket dog too, and they didn't even base the standard off a pocket dog.
Yeah, we don't have a dog that's an end goal dog.
That makes no sense.
We don't have the end goal. Every other breed had an end goal, and then they described it in the standard. We described imaginary dog.
That's why I believe us that follow the standard deserve that respect and deserve an ultimate respect that's doing it right, because we have certain dogs to look at to say, okay, that's what we want to, but that's not the end game dog. That's not the end game dog.
There's been some pretty good close examples though.
Right.
Yeah.
But
to be
those
honest,
are dogs
is super close, bro. Like 99.9%.
But those dogs.
Did you see Bear in his prime when he was in the show ring?
No.
To me,
that's why I be laughing.
Dog.
That's why I laugh at a lot. People pick these dogs here.
I haven't seen.
I've been in the ring with so many dogs, bro. Now, I'm not trying to shit on nobody, dog, but there's no end game dog. There's no perfect dog. There's no 99. Might be for you, but for me, I see a lot of 50% dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because for me to find a perfect dog, I have to take 3-4 dogs, different dogs, and put them all together.
Me too.
So until we have that one dog that we can say, yeah, this is the fucking dog that all dogs need to look like the French bulldogs have.
But it's like Michael Jordan versus LeBron, bro. You still gotta pick one.
But no, LeBron James is the steroid baby. LeBron James, Michael Jordan is the exception to the rule. LeBron James is just the fucking what the hell, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just something else we were blessed with. You know what?
I know, but you're not getting what I'm getting at with the analogy. Whenever you say you would put a Frankenstein dog together, I feel the same way because we haven't had one that's perfect.
Right.
When he said, "Have I seen Bear?" I say no, but from looking at Bear, I don't really like his skin. If
you've seen him in person,
no, now you don't
wouldn't look like that.
I'm saying if you was there in 2018, 2019, hell yeah, that dog was a problem. That dog was a problem. Listen, this is the only dog. This is the only dog.
Would you say that's your GOAT?
No.
This
is the only dog. This is the only dog. I'm just saying we witness history though. This is the only dog that I seen that would keep dogs in the house. I'm talking about grand champions and champions.
All the
people would bring their fucking dogs out.
I haven't seen Hangman since last year, so I can't say anything about him. But I can say that so far, my opinion, out of all the national winners and nationals I've been to, the Bear is the best example of an American bully that I've ever seen.
Because he didn't have the ultimate confirmation, but he had breed type and he had movement.
Showmanship.
He had enough. He was very confident.
Confidence.
That's
what took him over.
He was just, I don't know. He's
the ultimate show dog.
Yeah, he had it all. He had the attitude. He had the head, the neck. If you had to grow teak and pick a few things about him, there was only 2 things about him I would have changed.
He needed more turn to stifle.
And he could have used a little bit tighter feet in the front. But other than that, it was enough. It wasn't fucked up at all.
That's a dog where as epitome you need to see in person.
Dude,
everybody say he's probably their GOAT. You feel me? So I ain't really arguing. I'm just saying
it's unbelievable.
You gotta, for me, I'm like, okay, I want everybody to say who their GOAT is, and then make the Frankenstein dog that'll be a perfect boo.
Masterpiece is my goat.
Hey, Master Shifu was pretty close too.
Masterpiece is my
I
goat.
say if you take Pokemon and put a Deja ass on him, that's
Oh,
a perfect bully in my opinion.
I
yeah.
love Masterpiece, man. I love what he brings to the table
Yeah.
as a not as just the dog. I like what the dog does for kennels or for if you put him with the right dog, you're gonna create monsters. What's that other dog name? Damn, that dog slipped my head, man. He's
What he
still
look like?
alive too.
Oh,
Uh
I wish there was a dog. I wish Vinny was still around.
Man,
Put a bread to that dog a few times.
that's a goat, bro.
Yeah, he was a producer. That's
Producing goat. I mean,
a lot of my
producing goat.
guys all based on that. It's all heavy Vinny blood and Masterpiece blood. That's a lot of the strong traits I have in my blood came from those dogs' litter mates.
The thing
Like
I like most about
the whole
that blood is the
thing.
square body.
Understand where the rare assembly on my program comes from. I know exactly where it comes from. I know exactly what dogs gave me that rare assembly. And you know what's crazy? It's really none of the dogs in my pedigrees. It's their litter mates that had that trait very strongly. And because I'm so line bred on one certain dog, it's
You bringing
pulled
the
that.
genes out.
Yes. Yes. And you know what's crazy? Deja is the only dog in her litter that has that crazy rare that she has. And she's thrown it on everything. And now her kids are
Blessings.
throwing it. It's so
Blessings on
so
blessings on
crazy though.
blessings.
Crazy. It's crazy how it all landed, how I got her, and you want to know what's crazy? I didn't know what I was getting when I got it, and I didn't know what I had until I bred it. If that makes any
See,
sense.
I got a question for y'all. We got this dark crap. I don't know. They said this might be yeast or
it is yeast. That's
so. What
yeast.
that's diet issue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Diet.
Yeah,
That's what we was thinking.
just take some mix 3 parts of water with apple cider vinegar and just wipe it down.
For sure.
So like my yard, I know I create rares, man. Like I know Shots those rares, man. That's what he does, man. And
You got a nice rare.
and I paired him with this right here.
Pump. That girl dope, bro.
Mm.
I've been
You
a
know what
fan
I'm
of
saying?
Pump.
Hey, I'm gonna show you a little mate sister just to show y'all, man, that rares are important, right? For my yard, man, and what I'm doing over here, man.
Most
Boy, her
people's.
daddy real.
I've seen
Like the rares we have
so
are
many crazy
crazy.
looking nice dogs, and they're crazy up front, but they have
No,
nothing going on in the rear.
nothing. It's all flimsy and all frail,
Yeah, and
thin.
some have good muscle in their rares, but the rares are, and they
Is
think they
weak.
like a nice rare, but the functionality of the rare is horrible. You could have the most muscled up rare in the world and have the worst rare in the world. That the muscle has nothing to do with. You need to have a combination of everything. Tony Gold got good rares on his yard.
Tony Gold's the rares he produces is crazy.
Yeah,
That's because he concentrated on that.
yeah, he's got good angles and movement.
That's the hardest thing to produce. Headpiece and rare.
My muscle development and my inner thigh and the drive off the rear on his angles and all that other stuff he's got, that'd be a dangerous situation. That'd be dangerous. That'd be dangerous.
I'm trying to find this damn picture, man, to prove my point.
But you know what's crazy? People see like a yard like Tony's, today, and they don't even give it a second look because it doesn't look like a friggin'
That's because they don't know what they're looking at, though.
No, they don't know.
That's the difference, man. You know what I'm saying?
With dogs of that caliber, all they would have to do is one good breed into one of his studs, and it would probably fix a lot of their problems in one shot.
Dogs with fucked up rears or weak rears, definitely. It would definitely fix.
Shoulder set, too.
I would probably say a couple of times, come back to what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? To produce.
Nice bloodline that's known for good.
This is one fear. This pup Smoke's sister. That rare is crazy too. Her rare is crazy. She was the runt.
I like the sister that Daniel has.
Nah, not that one. That's another one.
I liked her.
Yeah, he champed her out.
Yeah,
man, that was crazy, man. He's my mentor. Like one of your mentors coming to you to buy a dog, man. That's crazy. That shit's crazy, man. Yeah, he's a master breeder. Like he's a breeder. So it's like to have that, man. That was an honor for me, man. Oh,
we'll see. No, we'll see your mother. I'll be up there in a minute. I'm coming up there now. I gotta
come on.
Jesus, come on. You want to go to bed?
Yeah.
You want to go play Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Or you want to go night-night?
I want to go play Spider-Man.
Go tell mommy to let you play it for a little bit until I get up there.
He gonna be like, Daddy told me. Daddy said.
Bro, he's 5 years old. He can play PlayStation 5.
Man,
I just got it. I just started letting him play, and I just started getting them video games like 6 months ago. And kid's a beast. That Spider-Man game's hard too.
For us, yeah, it's hard as shit.
Hey, MLB baseball, he kicks my ass.
Yeah, the Black Labels dog do have nice rears, man. And I'm glad that Tony's feeling good, man. She's feeling good, man. She's feeling good. Thank you so much. Well, y'all, man, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Randy, for joining us, man. Yeah. I'm about to do my smoke 'em if we got 'em segment.
I gotta get these kids to bed anyway. So
all right, man. I love you, man. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
So. All right, fam.
All right. Peace.
Yeah. I already got the song. Y'all. I already got the song. Y'all got them? This where the viewers drop off like bad dope. And the real ones stay. I'm lighting it up. I'm moving too fast. I'm over whooping, huh? Here we go.
Moment of silence for this small chronic break.
Let's get it. Light them up if you got it.
Niggas be brown nosing these hoes and shit. Taking bitches out to eat and spending money on these hoes. You know what I'm saying? I treat a bitch like 7
Hey,
Up.
Jeremy, man, I appreciate it, fam. Thank you for y'all, man. Thank y'all for viewing, like man, and coming here, man. Without y'all, man, this platform would be nothing.
Give me a light, nigga.
Let's vibe.
Welcome y'all to the fabulous Carolina West. I own this motherfucker. My name
it's a doggy dog world, y'all.
Y'all nigga know who I am. Y'all nigga tearing up shit. But we got something old.
This is a crazy mixed up world that we in, man.
Put your hand together for Snoop Dogg,
the American bully community.
Dog Pound, and the fabulous Dramatics.
It's like everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I'm hearing motherfuckers trying to steal my flow, but it ain't no thing, cause see my nigga Coolio put me up on the game when I step through the door.
You know, some of these niggas is so deceptive, using my style like a contraceptive. I hope you get burnt, seems you haven't learned, it's the knick-knack paddywhack, I still got the biggest sack, so put your gun away, run away, cause I'm back. Why? Hit 'em up, get 'em up, split 'em up now. Tell me what's going on. It make me wanna holler.
We gotta do better. We gotta do better, man. Each one teach one, man.
Take off your clothes and quit trying to spit at my motherfucking hoes. Speaking of hoes, I get to the point. You think you got the bomb cause I rode you a joint? You's a flea.
You's a flea.
And I'm the big dog.
And I'm a big dog. I scratch you off my balls with my motherfucking balls, y'all.
Better recognize and see where I'm coming from. It's still east side till I die. Why?
This is that Snoop Dogg dance.
As the world keeps spinning to the D-O-W.
Wow. It's am I lying? They not lying, man. Dogs World for sure.
Give me 10 bitches and I'll fuck all 10. See my homie Snoop Dogg sipping juice and gin. Don't slip, I'm for the set trip to get paper. Styles vary, packing flavor like lifesavers. Ain't that something? Talk shit and I'm dumping. I had your whole fucking block bumping. Don't sweat, but check the technique. I'm unique like China. You never find.
I love y'all, man. I swear to God, I love y'all.
So peekaboo, clear the way. I'm coming through. 1, 2. You can't see me, I'm a G like.
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know everything, right?
It's a fucking menace using hoes like tennis.
I learned a lot from y'all in the comment section, boy. Y'all be educating me like a motherfucker, man. I wanna see some panties dropping. She used to chill with Dre up in Compton. I appreciate y'all, just like y'all say y'all appreciate this platform, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Cut off khakis, French this is a tribe, man. It takes a tribe, man. Fuck of it. Rugged shit. It's unexplanatory how I get wicked, but it's mandatory that I kick it. Check it, I'm running hoes in 94. Now must approve it, hoes call me sugar ray, but the way I'll be sticking and moving. Prepare for a woe, it's on. I'm head hunting. Hit the button to light shit up like Red Dome. Peep the massacre from a verbal assassin. Murdering with rhymes, packing tech nines for some action. You really don't know, do you? You fucking with a hog, you can't do me. I'm going out. There is a judge that I'm thinking about interviewing.
The dog pound rocks the party
all night long.
It don't stop and it don't quit for the dog pound click to drop the cabbie dope shit. Tabs out of the motherfucking cup, one smoke, so grab a seat and grab your gin and juice and check.
Thinking about interviewing John Ronacher, man.
I'm still screaming that.
Press that 7 if you want me to get John Ronacher up on here.
The city where I'm from, dumb diddy dumb.
Senior Judge John Ronacher.
The D-O-double-G, the P-O-U-N-D, the gangster click. Now as the pound break it down with the gangster funk. I can see and I can
do that, man.
You won't. So I legs up the chronic so I can get high. I promise I'll smoke chronic till the day that I die. It's a dog, it's a dog, it's a dog.
Okay. We got 3 of them.
It's a doggy dog world. Just cool. It's a doggy dog. What you gonna do? You got the key. Yeah. It's a dog. It's your world. It's a dog. It's a doggy dog. What you wanna be? See, it's a doggy dog. What you see? Sound some of us with cheese.
I got y'all. Hey, man. Once again. What? 1993 or 94? What's that got? What's that, Ego? Oh, 94. That's 94. 94. 94. 94. That came out in 94. Hey, I'm gonna play one more, man. I ain't done with this blunt. How y'all feel about reggae? Hey, on here. Fuck it. I'm Trinidadian, so.
Drip. I be their godfather. If me gon' go no other. Make you no go just for my. Cause we dey shock, we dey burn like it hot water. Free. Drip. Me go fuck up una. I got the keys to the city, we go lock up una. Enemies one, but we
yes. I'm just waiting for him to hit me up and I'll let y'all know. Who else y'all want to see me interview?
All of our guys, you know say they be ballers. me for me, girl. The trouble where they
Who else?
Tonight I say me and you go jam. After the concert, girl, we go contact.
I try to reach out to a few OGs, man.
Keep up, can't stop. Singer, bad man, killer. Some move, some rock, some sip my liquor.
Few of them didn't answer.
Keep up, girl, jazz.
Couple of them stunted on me.
Make a dance couple times, girl, I take my picture. I make my fuck up in ya.
But I only care about the people who want to be on here, man. The people who stunting, man, I really don't give a fuck about, man. Peed on to get peed on, man. Drift. Let me make something clear real quick. Let me make something clear. I said this a little bit earlier, right? I'm not trying to be a tough guy or nothing like that. But if you ain't moving in an honorable way, man, I got a problem with it. I have a problem with it. Especially if it's fuckery going on. You know, people like me with this platform, people like Echo with this platform, we have to be able to say what others aren't willing to say at times, man. And, you know, it's a bad look sometimes. The shit that I went through with old boy, man, was a bad look, but it needed to be done, man, to expose the bullshit. It needed to be done. Did I lose friends? Yep. I lost friends doing it. But guess what? I'd rather lose friends speaking the truth, man, than fucking holding it in. You know, I don't know how people can be all right with that shit. You know, but that part is over, you know. For me, I'll speak on situations, you know, I look at his videos and I use that shit as content because we're on two different spectrums of knowledge. Mine's is creating the perfect show dog and have fluidity within the American bully community and not anarchy. Or not anarchy, what's the word I'm looking for? Where there's one leader. I'll take the heat. I'll take that heat. It's sad. I've talked a lot of the doggies and they just don't want the drama. I can understand it though. I can understand they don't want the drama. I can understand it. But we did that work, man. The work's been done. You know? And you could tell it's been done. I stand on truth. I try to stand on truth as much as I can. You know. So, thank y'all again. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all have a wonderful night, man. Until next week, Sunday. I'm going to have somebody on this Sunday coming up. I'm going to have somebody on. Trust me, I'm going to have somebody. And that's crazy, right? You see the people who I'm able to get on. You see the people who I'm able to interview. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the characters of the people who, you know, I'm not talking about, oh, I'm going to have this person on in the future. Nah, we having them on now. We ain't talking about a podcast that we on now. We got this shit popping right now. We trying to make a change. Yeah, I ain't got 15,000 followers. So what? But I know on the back end, this message that I'm preaching or that we're preaching is going to be heard by the masses. So I'm not worried about it. I do this shit for the back end. I do this for the back end, man. I can't make money on YouTube because I got copyright strikes because I use music. So it's not about the money. You know, it's about the people and the message. I want the followers to get the message through so we can have not a perfect community, but a fluid community. Y'all be easy. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, man.